Good afternoon. Right, got a plan for the bottom of the greenhouse with the aid of my roll of weed control fabric. £3.99 that was from Home Bargains, so I think that was pretty good. 20 metres. So I'm going to pinch a bit off that for here, and then the rest will go down the allotment. But I'm going to sort out this bottom area now. So with the aid of the weed fabric control and a bag of gravel I've got in the boot of the car, I'm going to get this sorted so as we can carry on and do a bit more. So I'll come back and show you what I've managed to do. Bye bye. Right, here we go. Big reveal. Ta-da! How tidy is that? Love it. Right, so down, you'll see all the benches have moved over. So in this gap here, bucket for compost waste. So leftover seedlings, just bits and pieces that can go into the compost bin, into there, seed compost, etc. And all my benches I've moved up to the far end, and Bill, bless him, has done me 2 bridging units across the gap, so I've got more shelf space. Coming round to this end, look, somewhere for a seat for a cup of coffee. Can actually sit in that one as opposed to when it was up the other end. So hanging up bits, watering cans, string, sieve, potting bench still in the same place. Had a little bit of leftover seed compost, so able to get rid of the bag, I just chucked it all in there. And all my other little bits, I still haven't cleaned off the permanent pen off those, but I've got some nail varnish remover in the house, so that'll get those off. Found that, which will be brilliant down the allotment for my wigwam that I'm going to do. So that's mini bell tomatoes. But they were in the house all along, but I brought them out here just to harden them off a bit so as I can pot them on. Peat pots, which I love. More beans going in there because some of the ones I had failed. In that one there's lettuce, rocket, mizuni or mizumu or mizuhu or whatever it's called, but that's all my little bits of lettuce variants, shall we say. Some more seeds that the kids have planted. None of it's doing very well, to be perfectly honest. I just think it's been a bit cold in here because we have a bit of leakage, got a bit of a gap there, but I figure that's where I can drop something toxic on that ivy, so we'll see if we can get rid of it. The last few seedlings to be potted on. Cucumbers looking decidedly ropey since I potted them on, so I'm going to set some more going. Sweet peas, broad beans, peppers, flowers in the front. Now, I've got a bit of a problem with my flowers. So we've got flowers there, geraniums. I know what geraniums look like, so I'm okay. Problem is 2 different sorts, so some other flowers. So it's, when I move everything out to tidy up, I've got to take the labels with them, so they've come back in and I've just sort of guessed it. Been able to put the geranium labels with them, but hey, be good fun. The kids' seedlings are finally coming through, look, in those little kits we got them, so it'll all grow eventually, there's no rush. So put that back on there. dwarf French beans. And I put some more beans in there. So my little experiment with my vermiculite doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot. Because there's not a lot of life in there. And underneath, potatoes waiting to go out. Onions. Just sort of sprouting them off in there really. Hopefully they'll do it. I've never done it like that before, always gone in the ground, but the pigeons have always ripped them out. So I'm going to try that, see what happens. And there's a few left over of the flower seedlings, so I've just shoved them in some pots. See how they get on. And then my lovely pot story. I love my pots. I'd probably quite happily fill it up with pots. And all my other bits. And my seat. Love my seat. So there we are. Hope you like what we've done. So the gravel is just spot on. So hopefully the weeds won't come through. The dog now can't get in there and dig holes like she did before when it was all this way. But the greenhouse doesn't look that big. It is 6x8. But yeah, really pleased with it. So we'll see you on the next one. Try for now.